Good evening. Cold Lake RCMP are asking for the public's help in finding a wanted man. Now, on May 31st of 2013, RCMP responded to a complaint of shots fired in a residential area in Cold Lake. Now, 31-year-old Miguel Alvarado and 23-year-old Brent McCready were both charged with attempted murder with a firearm. Now, McCready pleaded guilty to assault in December, and the attempted murder charge was withdrawn. Now, he received a suspended sentence along with a 1-year probation. However, Miguel Alvarado currently has an arrest warrant for attempted murder. He's described as Hispanic, bald, 6'2", 240 pounds, with an artificial right eye. He's believed to be armed and dangerous and should not be approached. Anyone with information on the whereabouts of Alvarado or the shooting are asked to call Cold Lake RCMP at 780-594-3302 or Crime Stoppers. Well, police have laid charges against a suspect wanted in connection with the killing of a Lloydminster man from nearly 2 years ago. Joshua Petrin of Edmonton was arrested in Regina after a warrant was issued. Now, Petrin is the third suspect charged in the death of 35-year-old Brian Gower, whose body was found on a rural road just outside of Kitscoty. Petrin is charged with first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit the murder of 2 other individuals. Now, also charged in Gower's death is 24-year-old Randy James Wayne O'Hagan and Kyle Darren Hallbauer, also 24. Now, Hallbauer pleaded guilty to second-degree murder. O'Hagan has a preliminary hearing scheduled for July. Now, according to a recent memo from the Prairie North Health Region, physical and occupational therapy services may be delayed at the Lloydminster Hospital due to the heavy volume of referrals. PNHR staff say the problem comes from a lack of staff.
I can't remember a time in the last 3-4 years where we've been full staff. There's been times where we definitely better shape than we are now.
Ernie Howe with Prairie North Health says it's tough to keep staff as many physiotherapists are drawn towards the private sector and bigger cities like Saskatoon or Regina for better pay and lifestyle. Now, officials from PNHR are aware of the issue and continue to market the hospital to new grads and other therapists.
To address the issue, we are using contract service when we can, and also whenever we can sort of help out with another discipline or with putting more therapy assistants in the program to help support them.
Now, Howe adds that most of the patients with therapy referrals were able to be seen within 24 hours, and the hospital is still meeting its best practice requirements. The Britannia Wilton Fire Department is reminding people to look out for grass fires. Now, crews have been busy as they were battling a blaze in the northeast part of the city last night, which was their third call in just 3 days.
Coming out of a winter season where there's lots of snow, people don't readily think of that kind of thing. And the ground may be soaked underneath, but all the dead grass and rubbish and things from the winter are sitting there, and they are dry thanks to the wind conditions we've been having lately and the decent temperatures.
Now, crews were able to put out last night's fire in 50 minutes with no major damage to property. They urge residents to remain cautious as fires can start suddenly.
Whether it's an oil field operation or just a vehicle driving down Highway 16, it can throw a spark. There can be people that throw out cigarette butts and things out of windows.
Well, Buckingham says the risk should lessen sometime next month, but right now they're asking people to be cautious, to contact 911 in an emergency.